Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to start a new lesson which is metals and non-metals. Metals and non-metals. इसके बारे में हम आज शुरू करेंगे. You already know that there are 118 chemical elements known at present. There are similarities as well as differences in the properties of these elements. On the basis of their properties, all the elements can be divided into two groups: metals and non-metals. Two groups. One group is metals and another group is non-metals. Both metals as well as non-metals are used in our daily life. We also use a large number of compounds of metals and non-metals. So we use these metals and non-metals directly in our daily life, and we also use the compounds of these metals and non-metals in our daily life. Before we proceed further, we should know the meaning of some terms which are involved in metals and non-metals. First term is malleable. Malleable, what is meant by malleable? Malleable means which can be beaten with a hammer to form thin sheets without breaking. यानी जब हम किसी चीज को हथौड़े से मार के शीट्स बनाते हैं तोड़ने के बगैर, तो इस प्रॉपर्टी को हम मैलेबल कहते हैं. इसके बाद नंबर सेकंड टर्म डक्टाइल. Ductile means which can be stretched, drawn to form wires. Ductile means which can be stretched or drawn to form wires. And number 3 is brittle. Brittle means which breaks into pieces on the hammering / striking. By knowing these terms, now we can define what are metals. Metals are the elements. Actually, these are elements that conduct heat and electricity and are malleable and ductile. Metals are elements that conduct heat and electricity and are malleable and ductile. Metals are lustrous. That means they are shiny. Metals are shiny always, hard, strong, heavy, and sonorous. Sonorous means which make ringing sound when struck. These are some characteristics or properties of metals. Now you know that metals are the elements which conduct heat and electricity and are malleable and ductile, and they can be made into sheets on hammering, and we can make wires from these metals. That means they are ductile. For example, metals are, there are various metals. Majority of elements known are metals. For example, iron is metal, aluminum is metal, copper is metal, silver is metal, gold is metal, platinum is metal, zinc is a metal, tin is a metal, lead is a metal, mercury is a metal, sodium is a metal, potassium is a metal, calcium is a metal, and magnesium is also a metal. A majority of known elements are metals. So we know that among 118 elements, majority of the elements are metals. All the metals are solids. We should know, it is important point. You should note it. All the metals are solids. All the metals are solids except mercury, which is a liquid metal. It is exception. All the metals in the universe are solids except one metal, mercury. mercury is in the liquid form. It is very interesting, you should know it. During a chemical reaction, अब सुनिए, during a chemical reaction, metals can form positive ions. Metals can form positive ions by losing electrons. You know that when a normal atom, when a normal atom loses or gains electrons during a chemical reaction, it becomes an ion. That means when an atom of an element loses an ion, it becomes positive ion, cation. And when it gains electron, it becomes negatively charged, which is called anion. Anions are of two types. हमें वो नहीं पढ़ना है, थोड़ा थोड़ा हमें, मैं आपको ये बताता हूँ कि नॉर्मल एटम जो होता है, जब वो इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज करता है तो इसमें क्या होता है, इसमें प्रोटॉन्स की तादाद ज्यादा हो जाती है और इलेक्ट्रॉन्स की तादाद कम हो जाती है, इसलिए ये इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव आयन बनता है. So during a chemical reaction, metals can form positive ions by losing electrons. Based on this observation, we can give a next or another definition of metals. What are on the basis of this observation, we can define metals as metals are the elements except hydrogen which form positive ions by losing electrons or donating electrons. So it is that next we can define metals in another way, that metals are the elements except hydrogen. यानी सब जो metals हैं, elements हैं, metals हैं, वो elements होते हैं जो positive ions बनाते हैं during a chemical reaction, electron lose करके और donate करके. Except hydrogen. Hydrogen is exception. Hydrogen is a non-metal, hydrogen is a non-metal, but it also loses. It is exception. Example: aluminum is a metal which form positively charged aluminum ions, Al3. Al3 positive. That means when it loses 3 electrons. Number of electrons is equal to number of protons. क्योंकि प्रोटॉन जो होते हैं उनकी चार्ज पॉजिटिव होती है और जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होते हैं इलेक्ट्रॉनों की चार्ज नेगेटिव होती है. लेकिन ये तादाद में बराबर होते हैं, जितने इलेक्ट्रॉन होते हैं इतने ही प्रोटॉन भी होते हैं. लेकिन इसलिए ये नॉर्मल एटम जो होता है ये इलेक्ट्रिकली क्या होता है, न्यूट्रल होता है. जब ये इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज करें, दैट मीन्स ये 3 नेगेटिव चार्ज इसमें खत्म हो जाते हैं और इसमें 3 पॉजिटिव चार्ज इजाफा हो जाते हैं. जब हम ये 3 पॉजिटिव चार्ज इसमें घटाते हैं तो इसमें 3 पॉजिटिव चार्जेस बन जाते हैं. इसलिए एल्युमिनियम जो है, एल्युमिनियम आयन, इट इज Al3 पॉजिटिव ये बनता है. In fact, all the metals are electropositive elements because they can form positive ions by losing electrons. ये याद रखना है. इसके बाद metals जो है, metals are widely used in our daily life. We use metals in our daily life. We make cooking utensils, electric fans, sewing machines, cars, buses, trucks, aeroplanes, ships, etc. These all things are made of metals and mixtures of metals called ions. Mixtures of metals, when 2 or more than 2 metals, when they combine together, they form alloys. That means these are things which we use, which are made up of metals, and their mixtures, they are made up of metals and the mixtures of metals. In fact, the list of articles made up of metals in our daily life is unending. अगर हम इनको गिनेंगे तो हम इनको गिन नहीं पाएंगे, ये बहुत लंबा फिरिस्त बन जाएगा. Metals are very important for the economy or the national economy of every country. ये भी याद रखना है कि हर मुल्क की इक्तिसादियात के लिए, कौमी इक्तिसादियात के लिए मेटल्स बहुत जरूरी हैं. इसके बाद यू शुड नो वो कौन सी मेटल है जो इस जमीन के सतह में सबसे ज्यादा कसरत में पाई जाती है. द मोस्ट एबंडेंट मेटल इन द अर्थ's crust is aluminium. वो जमीन की इस क्रस्ट में सबसे ज्यादा मिकदार में जो मेटल पाई जाती है वो एल्युमिनियम है, which constitutes about 7% of the earth's crust. तो जमीन के क्रस्ट का जो है ये इसमें 7% एल्युमिनियम का है. सेकंड मोस्ट abundant metal in the earth's crust is iron. It is about 4%. It is 4%. The major metals in the earth's crust in decreasing order of their abundance are, यानी अगर हम घटती हुई तरतीब के लिहाज से लिखेंगे, यानी सबसे ज्यादा मेटल जमीन के इस सतह में, जमीन के क्रस्ट में कौन है, और उससे दूसरे नंबर पर कौन है, तीसरे पर कौन है, चौथे में मिकदार के लिहाज से. दैट इज पहले एल्युमिनियम है, इसके बाद आयरन, इसके बाद कैल्शियम, इसके बाद सोडियम, इसके बाद पोटेशियम और इसके बाद मैग्नीशियम. तो इसके बाद इसका ये आता है नॉन मेटल्स. तो नॉन मेटल्स के बारे में हम कल के क्लास में पढ़ेंगे. तो ये आज का